My message to them is this, and here I'm talking from my 35 years experience into mining, and I'm talking very humbly from having been associated to at least 3 world-class mines construction, which have cost billions of dollars and which have turned into worldwide success. What I'm saying to them is, in this VUCA world of today, make no mistake, if you want to kill an elephant, William, you go to elephant country.
Welcome to Africanada Stream, your portal to the heart of transformative Canada-Africa economics. Today, we invite you to step inside the dynamic world of Africa Accelerating 2023, a 3-day program organized by the Canada-Africa Chamber of Business. This event brings together visionary business leaders and strategic thinkers in the field of energy, infrastructure, natural resources, financing, and education. Among our esteemed guests are Canada's Trade and Export Minister, the Deputy Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and official business delegation hailing from Kenya and the DRC. Our journey starts with the event centered on the theme, Accelerating Canada-Africa Trade and Investment, People, Partnership and Policies. My name is William Muyuku. And now, welcome again. We are still here at the forum, and we are having someone from the mining from DRC. Can you please present yourself to our viewers?
Yes, certainly, William, and thanks for having me here.
You're welcome.
My name is Louis Watum. I'm from the DRC, as William said. I'm the president of the Chamber of Mines of the DRC, but I'm also an IVANHOE Mines executive. I'm currently the board chairman of Kipushi Corporation SA. This is a project currently under development to get into production third quarter of next year. Mainly deposit of zinc, but also copper, germanium, and silver. This is what I do.
Is that company which is called Kiko? Because I've seen on your card is Kiko.
Kiko is an acronym from Kipushi Corporation.
And you said this is going to start by next year.
By next year, third
so it's
quarter.
Under development.
It's under development in full swing of construction as we speak now. We have close to 2,000 people working day and night, both underground and on surface, because it's an underground operation. It goes as deep as 1,400 meter deep, and we're busy preparing underground to mine the deposit, but also building on surface the necessary infrastructure, the plant and all the amenities needed to get into production.
Now, here you are in Canada today, and you came to meet Canadian investors. What are your expectations?
Yes, you know, it's always good to interact with the Chamber of Commerce of Canada. I've been associated with the mining industry, built few mines over the past couple of years. And most of the mines I've been associated with actually were listed in Toronto Stock Exchange. So it's a good place to be, to meet investors, to meet those who still have a risk appetite, to come and fund junior exploration companies and even mining ventures. Because, you know, mining actually, it all starts with greenfield exploration. And it grows with exploration because the one who puts exploration dollars in the ground today is the one who tomorrow discover deposit and later on build the profitable mines which create wealth, much needed wealth to be shared equitably among all stakeholders.
As you are under construction, do you have, because we know that Canada is very good in mining sector, do you have some Canadian specialists working with you right now or not?
IVANHOE Mines has been associated with a very, very good Canadian geologist, but also financiers as well. You know, Canada has a very deep experience in funding exploration companies, but also structuring financing for mine projects. And because of all that, we've been associated with Canada for many, many years. I've been in Toronto a couple of times, and it's actually amazing every time I come to Toronto. It's all walking distance here, the financial center of Toronto here, where BMO offices are, Scotia Bank, the stock market, all these very powerful financial institutions with many $1 trillion really available to fund mining ventures.
Yesterday I was talking to you and you were telling me that people should be able to go and invest, especially diaspora people should also go take technology from here and invest it home. I really find that interesting. And I know among the people watching us right now, many of them, they are from the diaspora, maybe not just here in Canada, but in other parts of the world. Do you have something you can tell them? I mean, so that you can, that call of trying to tell them that, to show that in Africa, that's where everything is played.
You know, today's world is a different world. And COVID has taught us a number of things. First of all, it's a multipolar world today, but also it's a VUCA world. VUCA meaning the world has become volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous altogether. So one needs to rethink a number of concepts we take for granted.
Yeah.
You take the mining industry, you take copper for instance. You know, William, there will not be a greener future. There will not be a better life for our children if we don't find and mine a lot of copper, a lot of lithium, nickel, manganese, cobalt, and so forth. Take copper, for instance. The world consumption today is 20 million tons per annum. In the next 10 to 15 years, this is going to grow to 49 million tons. In fact, in very simple terms, in the next 25 years, we'll have to find and mine as much copper than humanity has needed since it started being here on humanity.
Wow.
This is a very serious undertaking. But for that, you need people who are going to go fund this. You need to fund the money.
Yeah.
We're talking about for the next 5 to 10 years, at least $240 billion this will be invested.
Wow.
Why our diaspora or any son of Africa wouldn't go and fund the money when we know where the money sits?
Yeah.
So let's go get the money. Because after all, what our industry needs is love, it's respect, and it's capital. One is to bring in capital. That's why I say that.
Oh, thank you really for this. Probably myself, I'll try to see how I can invest myself in the mining. Especially, I like the name Cobalt. Even if I don't know really that cobalt, what does it, how do we use it in life? Cobalt, what does it make anyway in life?
It's used in many new technology applications. It's used on our cellular phones. It's used on our laptops. It's used in aeronautics. It's used in many other industrial uses.
That's very good. Now we have those Canadian investors and maybe partners, not only investors, who are listening to us right now. And we, as a Canadian television, of course, most of us are of African origin, but we will make sure that these people, we send them this video. If you had a message to tell them, what can that message be?
My message to them is this, and here I'm talking from my 35 years experience into mining, and I'm talking very humbly from having been associated to at least 3 world-class mines construction, which have cost billions of dollars and which have turned into worldwide success. What I'm saying to them is, in this VUCA world of today, make no mistake, if you want to kill an elephant, William, you go to elephant country.
Yes.
So now by going to elephant country, you manage the risk, of course, because there are risks associated. So to these investors, what I say, the first thing to do is understand the regulatory framework, understand the tax regime, how it works. What is the real cost of doing business in that jurisdiction. Once you know that, the second most important thing you need to do as part of your homework is find a capable local team, a competent local team. Those who understand the complexity of the business environment and who understand that they have to deliver no matter what, your business plan. Yeah. Once you've ticked all these two boxes, there's perhaps a third box you also need to tick. Make sure that your business model is robust enough to absorb all the costs associated to building a business, because it is expensive to do business in Congo. Let's face it. There's no point in hiding this under the carpet because of a poor infrastructure, electricity deficit, because of bureaucracy and poor institutional capacity and all that. It makes the cost of doing business high. Therefore, your business model should be with high return. You don't go for low return or marginal return when you go invest in DRC. So once you've ticked all these boxes, trust me, William, the return on investment is phenomenal, far beyond your wildest dreams. But you got to do your homework. I've done it 3 times, and 3 times it has been a hit in Congo. It's a major success. The risk is not political at all. And I can prove that simply because one of the mines I've built in Congo has even survived 3 different changes of regime, and the mine is still going strong.
Wow, that's
because of a strong local team, because they had a business model which was robust enough.
Strong, yeah.
In fact, you know, when you get into a plane and the captain says, look, keep your seatbelt fastened because there will be turbulence in air. Of course there will be turbulence. It's going to get miserable, that bumpy.
Yeah.
But the plane will not crash. It will not crash for 2 reasons. Firstly, because it has solid engines. That's the robustness of your business model I refer to. And then in the cockpit, the pilots there, they care about their lives as much as you care about yours. And these pilots are your local team I mentioned. So if you have good, and they know, if they have pressurized cabin, they can go much higher than the turbulent zone and so forth. Anyway, you're going to get to destination. Yeah. So get yourself good people in the cockpit of a business, that's a local team. Get yourself strong engines. This is your business model. You're going to sail through turbulence. You're going to reach destination.
That's a really good one. We are going to put the contact of Kiko company down here. For those who like to get in touch with them, with this company, feel free. So my name is William Uyuku. Thank you again for watching Afro-Canada stream.
Thank you very much, William. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure.